This is the new Annis Minimus, a vehicle that was recently added to GTA Online as part of the Money Fronts DLC. It appears to be heavily inspired by the Nissan Maxima and is very likely a traffic vehicle from GTA 6. It'd be interesting to see what you can do customization wise. At first glance, it doesn't seem like the kind of car that would have a lot of modifications, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there'll be some unique modifications. So let's go and actually modify and upgrade this vehicle and see what you can actually do with it. So I'm going to guess and say that there isn't much in terms of actual modifications that can be done to this vehicle because there isn't any bumper options by looks of it, which is kind of a shame really. But I guess that means that there's probably going to be splitters at some point down below. So yeah, I guess that's good, I suppose. Let's start with the exhausts. So obviously with the exhausts, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to go and do anything. Also, I just noticed that the actual stock exhausts are kind of broken by the looks of it. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to go and do anything with the exhaust because I kind of want to keep this vehicle stock basically. I want to keep this vehicle looking stock, so yeah, I might not do anything with the exhausts. Although maybe I'll put on some octagon exhaust tips maybe, that's a bit strange. Blast pipes, which are not blast pipes by looks of them. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, I don't think I'm actually going to go and put on any exhausts. Largely because, yeah, I don't like the backfire. I really don't like the backfire on stock looking vehicles. So I don't think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I really hope that in GTA 6 you can actually make it so the backfire doesn't happen on certain vehicles. Because it's just kind of weird having a stock looking vehicle with backfire. Grills, I'm not sure what I'm going to go for the grills. Okay, so yeah, there are some interesting grills by looks of it. I might go for that maybe, or maybe this. I don't actually know really. It's a shame really you can't actually remove the front plate. As far as I know you can't anyway, so yeah, it's kind of a shame really. I might go for... No, I'm not going to go for one of them, I don't think. I might just go for like one of the first ones. So, yeah, this one actually. Yeah, I'm going to go for this one, I think. So, moving on to the hood now, and I'm not sure what to expect, really. I guess there might be like a V8 engine swap or something, hopefully. Although I'm not 100% sure. So, obviously, there's the secondary. There's the plastic hood. That seems a little bit strange. The plastic hood. I guess, I don't know, that seems a little bit dangerous. Surely it would melt, wouldn't it, from the heat of the engine? That's a bit strange. I guess that's a thing, maybe? Is that a thing? I don't know, I have to actually look up and see if that's actually a thing, because it just seems very dangerous to have a plastic hood. Obviously, it's going to be all the vents, and then there's just going to be like the plastic and carbon versions. So, some of these are kind of interesting. That doesn't look that bad, actually. Okay, so yeah, obviously there's the carbon version. Yeah, these aren't that bad looking, but I don't think I'm going to go for them. I think I'm just going to keep the stock hood, unless I put the plastic hood on maybe. That doesn't actually look that bad. I don't hate that look, but yeah, I'm not going to put that on, I don't think. So, okay. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I'm not going to put that on, I don't think. I think that's it, really. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any other hood options. So, yeah, no V8 swap or anything sort of like that. I think I'm going to keep the stock hood, actually. So, onto the liveries. Okay, so, yeah, some interesting liveries. Obviously, there's this one, which doesn't look that bad, actually. The black stripe, the white stripe. Which I don't actually like how that looks at the front. I don't like how it goes with, like, the fender. That just looks a bit strange. There's also like the yellow version, which has a stripe down the top as well. The blue version, which kind of weird colour scheme, I guess, but not that bad looking. There's the Los Santos Car Meet Special, which is actually currently available to GTA Plus members if you go into I think it's the Vinewood Car Club. There's the Cup Graphics Orange, which doesn't look that bad actually. I don't hate the look of this. It's kind of weird, I don't know what it's referencing, or if it is a reference, but yeah, these aren't looking bad. Obviously, there's this one, which is a rally livery, and then there's the zero gas livery that's on pretty much most other vehicles. So I'm not going to go for a livery, I don't think. Rear diffuser. Okay, so obviously it's got rear diffusers. I'm probably not going to go for any of these, I don't think, because I'm not going to go for like a build like this. But if you want to do like a time attack build, I guess this is okay. Yeah, these don't look terrible. I just noticed the exhaust pipes, the exhaust being broken again. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on with the exhaust for these vehicles, but the smoke is coming out of the wrong place. Yeah, I'm not going to go for any of these, I don't think. So moving on to the respray, and I have actually resprayed this vehicle actually to silver. I think it was originally yellow, I think, or red. I can't remember what I actually bought it as. But yeah, I resprayed it to silver because I think it just looks better in silver. And I was trying to make it look like a Nissan Maxima, actually, like from real life. But I think I'm going to change the colour as well and change the pearlescent. So I don't actually know what colours these vehicles came in real life. So yeah, I'm just going to do this colour, I think. Black, secondary and trim colour. I did change the trim colour as well, which I'm kind of surprised you can actually do on this vehicle. I guess you could technically make it into a Nissan sort of Nismo version of the GTA version of Nismo. I don't know what that would be actually. Yeah, whatever the GTA version of Nismo is, you can turn it into that, I guess. So obviously side skirts. Yeah, let's go and do the side skirts. So again, I'm probably not going to put side skirts on this vehicle because I just don't think it really fits. But it's interesting to look at them, I suppose, including these side bars. Okay. Race side skirts, plastic side skirts. There's a lot of plastic parts for this vehicle for some reason. Extended side skirts. Thin side skirts, which look kind of dangerous actually. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I guess... I don't know, it looks very dangerous. It looks like you drive past someone and almost cut their feet off. Obviously that's not the case, but it doesn't look that good actually. I might actually use the side skirts to make a Nismo version of this vehicle actually. If I get like maybe 10 likes on this video or something, I might make a Nismo version of this vehicle. Anyway, onto the splitters, which obviously this vehicle doesn't have front bumper options, so I guess the splitters are here. Yeah, I don't know about the splitters. I really don't like splitters on vehicles like this because I think they just look kind of weird most of the time. These don't look terrible, but I'm not going to put them on. Yeah, I don't like stuff like this. It just looks kind of weird. So, yeah, I'm probably not going to put any of these on. Although they don't look that bad like these ones, but yeah, they just look kind of weird to me. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go and do any of these. Yeah, I'm not going to do any of them. So obviously I'm going to try and keep this vehicle as stock as possible. So no splitters. Spoilers. This is going to be interesting. So the primary ductile spoiler, which is very small by looks of it. Okay, the plastic ductile spoiler as well. There's a lot of plastic parts for this vehicle for some reason. Secondary, plastic again. So is there going to be like really big wings, I wonder? Okay, that's kind of big. Yeah, that is kind of ridiculous. That's a big one as well. A race wing. Carbon race wing. Primary trunk wing. Okay, so plastic. Primary tuner wing, obviously. And yeah, there's going to be like really big wings for this. Obviously, I'm not going to be putting the big wings on because I want to keep this vehicle mostly stock. But I'm probably going to go and put on the plastic ductile spoiler just to put something on this vehicle. Sun strips. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. So primary, secondary and plastic. I'm going to go for plastic. Suspension. Now, I'm not sure if I should put suspension on this vehicle or not. I don't think I am. I'm going to keep this sort of normal ride height, basically. Yeah, I'm going to keep this normal ride height just because I want to keep this vehicle mostly stock. So, yeah, I'm going to keep this the normal ride height. And I think that's it, really. Aside from, obviously, the wheels. Should I change the wheels? Probably not, actually. I don't know if anything would really fit this vehicle. Doesn't seem like it. Maybe one of these. Maybe something like this, maybe? Maybe, but no, I'm not going to put that on, I don't think. Yeah, nothing really fits this vehicle, so I'm not going to change the wheels, I don't think. And I think that's it, really. Yeah, I think that's it. Obviously, I've got stock wheels, so I can't paint them. Window tint. Should I put window tint on this vehicle? I don't think so, actually. No, I'm not going to put window tint on this vehicle. So, that's it. So, yeah. Obviously this vehicle is mostly stock. I kind of want to keep it mostly stock because I don't really think this vehicle really looks good modified that much. So yeah, let's go and actually drive this vehicle like how people drive these vehicles in real life and try and crash into things and destroy stuff and crash into a tree or something. So I think it's pretty clear that this vehicle is almost certainly going to appear as an NPC traffic vehicle in GTA 6. That seems basically confirmed at this point, so it is interesting to see Rockstar add this sort of vehicle into GTA Online. Although I think that's probably due to GTA 6 being delayed maybe. So this car is based on the Nissan Maxima, which is kind of infamous for being driven by very bad drivers, along with the Nissan Altima as well. Yeah, there's entire subreddits dedicated to how badly the people who own these vehicles drive. And it'll be interesting to see if Rockstar does anything with that in GTA 6. Maybe there'd be an NPC that might drive this vehicle badly or something along those lines. Maybe you see a bunch of vehicles being driven badly and maybe these vehicles will be in it. I don't know, it just seems like something Rockstar would actually do. And I do know that they did actually include what I guess is a special livery that's currently not available for this car, which includes like mismatched parts and just tape, I think, and stuff like that. Although unfortunately, I think that's a special livery, and I'm going to guess and say that it might be a GTA Plus livery or something, unfortunately. But yeah, it's kind of a shame really they didn't include more in terms of like being able to remove the bumpers or something from this vehicle. So I can't wait to actually drive this vehicle in GTA 6 because it does seem like GTA 6 will probably be more in depth in terms of what you can actually do with the vehicles. Anyway, please be sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more. I definitely am going to be doing more videos on GTA Online, hopefully. It depends really on if these videos even do good, because yeah, currently the video I've uploaded isn't doing good. But yeah, hopefully I will actually be doing more videos on this game at some point, so yeah, please be sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more.